Olimpia and Manuela Falcó Corsini, the unknown friendship of two heiresses united by fashion. Although they come from very different families, both share a passion for style and elegance. New York Fashion Week is not only one of the most anticipated events on the international fashion calendar, but also a stage where new generations emerge, promising to leave their mark on the world of style. This year, among the figures who captivated attention in the front row of the Carolina Herrera show were two young women who, despite coming from very different families, share a common passion and a burgeoning prominence in the fashion world: Olimpia Báez and Manuela Falcó Corsini. At just 20 years old, Olimpia Báez has become one of the most closely watched young heiresses on the international fashion scene. Granddaughter of Carolina Herrera herself, the Venezuelan designer who has established her brand as synonymous with elegance, and daughter of Carolina Herrera Jr., Olimpia has inherited not only her grandmother's innate elegance, but also her mother's sophisticated and modern style, building a profile that already makes her a true fashion icon. At the show this February in New York, she dazzled in a vibrant red look that harmonized with the timeless aesthetic of the Herrera house, paired with a long suede coat that blended sophistication and modernity. Her presence did not go unnoticed. Experts highlighted how the young woman manages to reinterpret the family's aesthetic DNA with her own freshness and personality. Manuela, on the other hand, comes from a very different branch of aristocracy and style. The daughter of the Marquesses of Castel-Moncayo, Manuel Falcó and Amparo Corsini, and niece of Tamara Falcó, the young woman has grown up in circles where a taste for fashion and the arts is palpable from childhood. Beyond what an aristocratic surname implies, she has cultivated a personal taste rooted in literature, culture, and a passion for simple yet impeccable looks. Furthermore, according to her professional profile, Manuela has studied fashion and completed internships in the sector, solidifying her training and her connection to the industry beyond the social sphere. Her unique aesthetic sensibility and academic background have made her a prominent presence at public events. Their meeting at the Carolina Herrera fashion show was no coincidence, but rather a reflection of how two parallel worlds, that of fashion and that of the aristocracy, converge under a common denominator: a passion for style and aesthetics. Although their friendship is still relatively unknown to the general public, they are young women who live between New York, London, and other European capitals, and who prefer to manage their own lives away from the media spotlight. The connection between Olimpia and Manuela has been forged through shared interests. It's no surprise that the two connect. For Olimpia, fashion is not just a family legacy, but a means of self-expression, exploring her identity and carving out her own space within the industry. She has studied design, furthered her training, and moved in artistic circles from a young age, aware that her name and her attitude can mean much more than just a well-known surname. Manuela, for her part, while maintaining a more reserved profile, shares that same sensitivity towards fashion. Her fondness for vintage shops in Nottingham, her preference for simple silhouettes with a masculine touch, and her interest in coordinating outfits with her mother speak to an intimate relationship with style that goes beyond mere anecdote. Her fashion training and the experience gained from her internships also give her a professional perspective that complements her personal taste, making her a young woman with real potential in the industry.